So we've got two new massive upcoming tag team fighting games, or versus games as we like to call them in the fighting game community, that are dropping soon. Marvel just announced a new 4v4 tag fighting game called Marvel Tokon Fighting Souls. I'm calling it MTFS, but I don't know how that sounds abbreviated yet. It's being developed by Arc System Works, the same company that developed games like Guilty Gear, Blaze Blue, Persona 4 Arena, and Dragon Ball FighterZ, which I think is the game that started Arc System's growth. And then we have 2XKO, which is a 2v2 League of Legends fighting game being developed by Riot, which is actually set to release this year. I'm personally excited for both of them, but I'm more so curious of the impact that they'll have on the FGC, but I'm playing both regardless because I just love fighting games. Now, which game will actually be bigger? Let's talk about the reach. Marvel is a global IP with a legacy in the fighting game community that includes one of the most iconic series in fighting game history, Marvel vs. Capcom. Tokon Fighting Souls is trying to revive that spirit, but with a fresh 4v4 format. Something that's never been done, but I'm excited to see how it works. It has simplified controls, but it also has motion inputs, which is something that's been taken out of modern games and has caused lots of discourse. It has that cinematic flair to the graphics, which is courtesy of Arc System Works, and it has mass market appeal from casual Marvel fans to longtime fighting game players who've been hungry for that flashy return from Marvel, but this time without Capcom. Then there's 2XKO, Riot's first serious entry into the fighting game space. It's not just a side project. Riot is building a full competitive ecosystem from the ground up with rollback netcode, tag team mechanics, and the power of League's massive universe driving it all. So which will be bigger? I think in raw numbers, Marvel Tokon may dominate, but in sustained community growth, 2XKO may have the edge due to it being live service, which essentially means it will receive support forever. Now, which game should you play? So let's make this simple. If you're here for spectacle, superhero fantasy, and fast, fun tag team action, Marvel Tokon is calling your name. If you're into clean, modern visuals, a slower pace, and simplified inputs, 2XKO is for you. It's fun, accessible, and packed with iconic League of Legends characters. Or you should just try both. Now let's talk about the impact that these games could have on the fighting game community. Marvel Tokon has the potential to bring in millions of casual players, the kind of mainstream attention the FGC has been craving for decades. Between the iconic roster, flashy tag team action, and built-in Marvel fanbase, this could be the franchise's biggest pop-off since Marvel vs. Capcom 2 and 3, or even Dragon Ball FighterZ in terms of crossover hype and mainstream reach. If Arc System Works delivers a solid online experience and Marvel leans in with hype live events, influencer campaigns, and cross-media support, we could witness a new era of accessibility. But on the other side, 2XKO isn't just launching a game, it's laying down infrastructure. Riot is quietly building a foundation with best-in-class rollback netcode, open support for grassroots events, direct engagement with the FGC, and smart investments into content creators who already know how to grow a scene. The game itself may be slower paced and easier to pick up, but that's the point. It's a long-term play for sustainability and integration. If Riot goes all in, think about the prize pools, seasonal events, even possibly a Evo tier competitive circuit. 2XKO could be the most FGC integrated game since Street Fighter 2, but we'd have to see what Marvel Tokon has to offer. Now, which game wins? I think that depends on what you want from a fighting game. If you want legacy, revolution, spectacle, competition, superhero dreams, Marvel Tokon and 2XKO will have enough to go around for everyone. But no matter what, the future of the FGC is looking brighter than ever. Let me know in the comments which game you guys plan to dive into, whether it's Team Marvel, Team Riot, or both. But I'm just curious to see. Also, put Doctor Strange in the game and I may lean towards Team Marvel. No, I'm just kidding.